To get to $1 million, how much XRP do you need? Okay, 1 million, right? Goodbye. I'm still here, don't worry. Good morning, lovely people who make money. I hope that joke made you laugh. A brand new XRP rich list just came out, and I'd like to talk about their present levels and how much XRP we might need or want to need, right? Also, we can always talk about the Millionaire. Who doesn't want to be a millionaire? Done, 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 done. Yes, do you remember that show? We are going to talk about how the market is right now, why Nvidia shook up the market, and Tether makes another $1 billion. What does that mean? Also, a very interesting report from Ripple about a project they're working on that could have an impact on XRP. I only ask that you smile at me so that I can spread good vibes. Hit that like button hard. Did I get my phone back? In order to show you how to hit the like button. Do you want to take this finger? You can take this finger, right? And you have to leave. End of story. You press the like button. Sure, Avi, stop with the trouble. A little while ago, XRP was worth $2.97. Are you aware of the mess that was being made here? It wasn't just XRP. It was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everyone else. What was going on? All of it was changed by Nvidia. Yes, Nvidia is the most valuable stock on the market. And people were worried about what would happen. Will the market fall? And for that one time it did. Almost everything went down, but Apple might not have been the only one. That Apple is way too big. But you can see that Microsoft and AMD both fell. Why? They sold too much. No, there were reasons for it, but they did make a record $46.7 billion in the third quarter. But they said that there were problems with China and that the business was stuck there. The market was shook when stocks fell. In this episode, we talk about the crypto market and how things can change quickly. For instance, if you used a lot of force here, you must have been shocked, right? For one thing, this 1.5% change is based on almost nothing that is directly related to XRP. And if you use 100x leverage, which means a 1% move, you lose everything. So be very careful when you have a lot of power, okay? You don't know what will happen, so be careful. I will never tell you to buy, sell, or hold. Of course not tips on money. Make sure you know everything you need to know before you spend. Also, please remember that I will never ask you to send me money or sign up for something on social media. If you see me somewhere other than YouTube, like on TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, let me know. I only have one account, and this is it. Like on Facebook, this is not me. I just told them about it again, but they keep uploading my movies and cutting them up. Once more, this is not me. It keeps getting cut off in the middle of the movies because I keep putting it there. This makes the videos shorter and shorter for them. They know I'm doing this because they keep cutting it. It's okay though, because they'll be put down in the end. If anyone contacts you on social media, it's not me, I'll say it again. Be very careful out there, okay? And this is what's going on, and it's shaking up the market, right? But there was an interesting event here when Tether printed an extra 1 billion USDT. We know that when they print this 1 billion, there's usually a move to the upside. Once more, this isn't a 100% sure thing, but it's what I've seen lately. It's possible again. This happened before this second run-up we saw here, but then there were sell-offs, right? Again, you need to remember that it could be a run-up followed by a slowdown. Okay, to say it again, just think about that. There were moves, but then there were sales. It's August in the market, right? It feels like August right now. Is that a word, like Augusty? Could we say that? I'm not sure. So very, very interesting. Some other cool things are making on-chain banking more efficient in a whole new way. The RLUSD is an important part of the Avi Horizon platform because it makes it possible for tokenized goods to be used as collateral and for money to move more quickly between markets. The Arv Labs Horizon RWA market is now live, as you can see. Ripple keeps adding to the package, right, to widen their view and what they have to offer. It keeps getting bigger. It looks like we might be seeing more and more traffic on XRPL, right? XRP blockchain, and how to use RLUSD, which is Ripple's stablecoin. It goes without saying that all of this could be good for XRP. A lot of these things are what many people use to base their crazy four-figure price estimates on. This morning, I made a movie. I actually recorded it last night, but I just put out this video this morning talking about it. I'll put a link to that movie at the end of this one if you haven't already. However, it's a very interesting case. They keep adding to their plan, which includes the RWA and all the things that come with it, like tokenizing the stock market, assets, real estate, and other things. We'll see. We're going to watch how the tokenization goes, but there are a lot of options, right? It's really very interesting. Why did you click on the movie in the first place? Did you see that the XRP wealth list was just changed? Again, you don't need to leave a note to tell us where you are on this list. To do it once in a while, though, is an interesting thing to do. I am going to get my calculator out. Do not get too excited. Okay, and now we can do some math to see where we might be able to get to the millionaire level, right? Let's say that 0.01% of people who own XRP are now in this situation. There are 691 of them. XRP is worth $691 right now, and they have at least $6,692 worth of it. So at the price of XRP, which is a bit over 3, right? Is it true that they are millionaires? Then, okay, that was the first one. That means they're millionaires or even billionaires. Then we go down the list and there are 6,910 people in the top 0.1% who have 350,000 XRP or more. If you are one of those people, I took a moment to do the math. I had to check on the boy. You have $1 million, right? That's the price right now at $297. If you are in this 0.1% or 0.01%, you must already be a millionaire, right? Okay, dollar millionaire. The only real XRP millionaires are those who fall within this number or who own 1 million XRP, which is worth $2.97 million, right? If you're not using the same cash, right? Take yen as an example, right? You could get to 1 million yen a lot faster. Again, it depends on the coin you use and what you want, but surely everyone wants to be a dollar millionaire? Dollar, right? Then the question is, okay, what are the next levels? What price does XRP need to reach for me to become a millionaire? So when we got the 0.2%, it was at 13,000 people or account users. Wallets are there, 76,000. Of course, that's the share of account balances that are the same as or higher than